Hey guys, we're back at World of Concrete. We're at the Dewalt booth, which if you've ever been here, the outside booths have some of the coolest tool booths you've ever seen. And Dewalt's got a, I don't know, 5,000 square foot booth, maybe 10,000 out, it's huge. But the cool thing that they've rolled out, you guys have seen my shop and how many Dewalt tools I have, 60 volt and everything else. But Carlos is gonna tell us about their new products for the big tools, the vibrators, the compactors, the power screeds. Maybe a power trowel. I don't think they're telling you, but I'm like this on that. But tell us about the battery, man.
All right, so we're launching the Power Shift battery line here in the World of Concrete 2024. They will be available in September this year. So the system pretty much run all those equipment that he was referring to. We have a plate, a Rummer, 2 vibrators, screed, and the core drill. The battery is a 554 watt-hours battery, twice the capacity of our biggest flex volt battery.
Half a kilowatt.
It's protect against, exactly. Yeah. It's protect against dust, water, so you don't have to worry about the elements. It's Bluetooth enabled for asset management, so if you know the To Connect app, so you can connect.
Awesome.
It has 4 LEDs. It automatically indicates when it's low on charge, which is something important because concrete won't.
You don't want to be out on a slab.
They are used to here when your motor starts to bog down or it gets lighter because you have to fill up. In this case, that's the indication that you have to.
And the recharge time is roughly.
Yeah, So the battery. This is the battery. Oh, I forgot to say something. The battery is built with pouch cells.
Pouch cells?
So it makes a very thermally stable battery, so no hot packs here. These tools are hungry, the current draw is huge, so you want to make sure that your battery can keep up with that.
Absolutely.
This is the charge. This is the charger, so it fully charged that battery in less than an hour. So
if you have a couple of them, and they've got an hour runtime on trigger time.
Well, correct. Trigger time is depending on the tool. Like the vibrator, it's about an hour. The Rummer will be 30-35 minutes, 575 linear feet.
If you're running it constant for.
Correctly. I call it trigger time, but the real world will be enough. Two batteries.
Two batteries, you're not going to outrun a tool all day.
Correct.
So that's the game changing.
Exactly.
It's like, but when you had to run 60 volts, like you had to have 8 of them. Exactly. It made it prohibitive.
That's the idea that you won't have to deal with any downtime. That's the main idea. This is the charger, less than an hour charger, as I just said. We try to make it as versatile and comfortable as possible, so you can
nice
use
and ergonomic. Yeah.
So one hand operation. When you carry just the charger, very conveniently. When you put the battery on, perfect center of gravity here.
Oh, nice.
So good balance. You can mount the charger on the wall, on containers. Users, they do that all the time on the job site. It's tough system compatible, so you can clip
snaps on
2 of these chargers on the tough system. You can use 2 of these chargers on a single 15-ohm breaker, so tripping breakers is a big problem.
Yeah.
Especially today that multiple chargers being used together. 2 of these can be used together in a single 15-ohm breaker, so that's a big deal as well.
That's nice.
The charger is tag ready out of the box, so for asset management as well, so you don't have to worry about it. To connect, same thing, similar to the battery.
Nice.
And this is something that it's
Dewalt
can offer.
The adapter?
Correct.
Very cool.
I get there. So all these tools, they run out of our new battery.
Power Shift.
And we do have an adapter that gives backwards compatibility with the existing flex volt platform. So if you're invested here, you can use these batteries, flexible batteries, to run that equipment.
So if I need an extra 5 minutes to get this thing to charge up, 10 minutes, I throw one of my flex volts in here, I can keep running this while that last battery tops off.
Exactly. It will fit all flexible batteries.
Yeah, smart.
And it's sealed as well, so you don't have to worry about water or dust contamination here too. So
that's awesome. I can't wait for September.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a bunch of my money.
Very excited.
Because if you guys have ever had some of these tools lay down on you, that's why I'm got my fingers crossed for a power trowel, to have a backup that will not break or will not run out of gas, or the cord won't break off. Worst experience I've ever had in my life, cord breaks off in the middle of a slab on a 100-degree day, and there was no going to get another one. Just knee slide it as best you can, but having tools with no moving parts, no motors to lay down on you.
So that's the perfect, this is the Rummer. It's a 132-pound Rummer.
Yeah.
It has a downward force of 2,600 foot-pound, so it's equivalent to sometimes actually even more powerful
bigger one than the gas ones.
Yeah. Sealed brushless motor. All the components are sealed, so maintenance, you don't have to do any sort of maintenance except for changing the oil every 500 hours. It has a light that indicates that, so when the light goes on, and it's about 30 minutes job, so it's pretty reliable. We have a patent here on soft start because we want to make this as close
Yeah, I
as
saw it
possible
kind of.
to correct. So
Yep.
it takes about 2 seconds to ramp up. The competition, when you push the button, goes all the way up, so that doesn't give a lot of control.
Right.
2-speed as well. The controls on this Rummer are the same on the plate compactor and most of these tools, so you know it helps. When
Yeah,
you
we use plate
adoption.
compactors around our pools a lot, so I'm really excited about that, just for wrestling them in and out of the ditch too. It's gonna
Yeah, yeah. So it covers, with one charge you can do 575 linear feet. So
Jeez,
it's
that's-
about 2 football field.
That's 4 laps around a pool as we backfill, guys. So that's we're not going to do that in an hour. So literally 2 batteries will keep you going forever.
You want to run it?
I'll run it.
Yeah, let's
Sure.
do it. Let me get you some air protection and
Okay.
good to go.
Okay. Is the light on?
Yep, that's it. Just
Okay.
main switch, push forward and down. There you go.
Really easy to handle, guys. Very well balanced.
Let it go high.
Go to high. Easy. These things are gonna be sweet, guys. They're gonna take over the market. I guarantee it. Just getting rid of motors. It's just maintenance. It's everything. I mean, batteries are expensive, but once you have them, you have them. You know, the 60 volt stuff is awesome. This is gonna be game changing. An hour of trigger time on screeds and trowels and compactors. The plate compactors over here, what we'll probably use a lot more of, and they're sweet. They're really sweet. So, all right, guys. So I came over to the plate compactors. That's one that I'm really interested in for our jobs. I'm here with Dave with Dewalt, and he's going to tell you more about the plate compactor and some of the other tools that are going to be available in this line.
Yeah, thanks, Aaron. I'm really excited to talk about the plate compactor. This is our working off the newest power shift system. It's a 15 Newton meter compactor, plenty of power to compact. It has one of the fastest forward travel speeds of any compactor out there.
Okay.
So you'll get the job done really quick. You know, I think some really nice features.
Sure.
Controls are up front,
Nice.
really easy to turn on and off.
Yep.
2 different speeds, slow and fast. So say if you got some work, you got to work around a pipe or something, you can slow it down and get
Which
a
is
little more
in the
control.
pool game. That's like I have to preach to people to stay away from the pipes, and this thing seems like it's gonna be so much easier to maneuver than some of the other.
So much easier to maneuver, and you know the nice thing too is it's really easy to control. And you can control just like with one or two hands slightly. And when the handle's up, it really eliminates most of the vibration coming through you, which is important.
You know, the rubber. The
way you can.
That's
use
awesome.
It comes standard with a water kit, right? And you know what we're finding out is like dust management, especially if you're working by yourself. You turn the water on, and then no more dust on the job site. Right? And then also, if you got asphalt work, you need it.
Right.
Another really cool feature on this unit is this wheel kit. So you know, transporting these things once you get to the job site can be a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
So.
Oh hey oh.
Now I can just wheel anywhere I want to go.
That's pretty fantastic.
You know?
Yeah.
And you get done, you flip it up, and you're ready to work again.
Absolutely.
Want to see it run?
Let's see it
right.
run. Yeah, that thing moves, guys. He's holding it back.
That was in slow mode.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That was moving pretty quick.
Yeah.
We compact all gravel under our pools and then up the sides, so
Really
we use them
cool.
all the time. But the gas ones, they always lay down. They die and they're down in the ditch. You got to drag them back out. It just
Always,
sucks.
always hard to start.
I hate motors when it comes
always,
to construction equipment.
Yeah. Well, I think that's one of the key things about all this cordless equipment, right?
Yeah. So
Maintenance.
absolutely. It's
No,
very
maintenance
few moving parts.
Yep.
So what all I know, I asked them earlier about a power trowel and they were ambiguous. But so I won't go. But what all is going to be available right off the bat in September?
Right off the bat, we'll have a tamper, the plate compactor, a screed, 2 vibrators, and a core drill.
Vibratory screw, and then I see that big SDS
That's
Max.
That's a demo. That's a SDS demo hammer that
Okay.
works off of our flex volt system.
It works for flex volt.
Yeah, it works
But
off.
that's
of
okay. That's a 15 amp hour.
15
Biggest
amp
ones
hour.
I have are 9. That's why I looked in
Yeah.
and saw that. I'm like, wow, that's. I wasn't even paying attention to what that was. Yeah, they got 15 amp hour flex volts now, guys. They're massive.
Let's grab it.
Yeah, check this out. So I mean, you know the 9 amp hour about that long. Another inch and a quarter, and you're at 15 amp hours. I run chainsaw that you guys have, and I can run the 9 amp hour, and I cannot outrun 2 batteries. And now this thing, I mean, you probably run one of these things all day.
Almost all day.
Like that's,
yeah.
Like, and your stills never. They're awesome saws, but they quit. 2-stroke oil, they quit running. You know.
Always starts.
Man, Dewalt's got some cool battery technology, guys. It's
Thank you. I really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
absolutely. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
All right.